What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Week 12 Sunday morning stream. I'm your host, Ben Haas. I'm joined by Sam this week. Anthony, I don't know what Anthony's doing. I think he's with his mom. Is this what I'm? Is this what I've gathered? I think he's with his mom.
What a nerd, dude.
I mean, classic Anthony skipping the stream for his mother. Unbelievable.
At least he gets stuff done on the pod, though. I mean, like when he's on, we can't even do anything.
Yeah, that's true. When he's on, he just talks about random stuff. So at least we can answer all your questions. This is going to be a shorter one this morning. There's a huge Tottenham game at 11:30, so we'll probably be on till like 11:45. Then I'm going to go watch them beat Chelsea. If there's any Chelsea fans in the chat, I'm sorry, but you guys are not winning today.
Chelsea.
Yeah, so the home account posted in the chat. Tomorrow's the last day for the Cyber Weekend promo. You can get 30% off any of our packages. So be sure to go check that out, dfskarma.com/shop. First question from Rich. Sam and I was just talking to Sam about this before we started the stream. Is Dalvin Cook fadeable on Fanduel and cash games? He is a monster price tag, $11,000. I do think he is. I do think he's fadeable. I don't think you need to play him because at that price, I mean, I think like it's Fanduel, so the salary is loose, right? Like you can easily fit in Dalvin Cook if you want to, but at that price, you need 2 touchdowns at minimum. Need 2 touchdowns, need 100 yards at minimum. It's tough to roster any player and just say going into the game that they have to get 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, or it's kind of gonna hurt you. So I think he is completely fadeable in FanDuel. I don't think you need to play him. I still think he'll be owned, but I don't think like DraftKings you have to play him in cash, but FanDuel you definitely don't have to.
Yeah. Frank, I'm thankful for the show. Yeah, dude, this is like the craziest news week I've ever seen in my life. I also must say, I don't know if anyone was going to play Broncos anyway. I have never seen an implied team total that low. I think it's 10.
What is it, like 10.5? Yeah, crazy stuff,
it's
man.
ridiculous. Oh my God, it's going to be so bad. That also will bring me to, as we get a couple more questions here, I'm not sure what your take is on it. I do not think that the Saints D is like this cash lock. I get it, and I don't think it's a bad play, but it's not like they're cheap. And my take on the matter is kind of like, they're probably gonna have a ton of short fields and everything, but I see them more getting a lot of 3-and-outs than the Broncos turning the ball over. It's like I don't think that practice squad QB, forgetting his name, is going to be throwing the ball 40 times this game. I just don't think that's even in the realm of possibilities. Could also get benched.
Yeah, I literally think they're just gonna run the ball. I think we'll see a lot of wildcat, and so this guy was horrible in college. Like he's so bad. He played quarterback at Wake Forest, and they had to convert him to wide receiver. Like how bad are you at quarterback if that's the situation? Like he was more of a dual threat guy anyway. So I think they're literally just gonna run the ball.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about fading all the 4 p.m. games? Terrible, considering.
Oh man. Normally I don't care, but dude, that Chiefs Bucks game. I mean, dude, 55 under. I don't know if I can fade that one.
It's going to be a disappointing like 10-7, or it's going to be like a 70-point monster.
Yeah, I think that game's going to pop off, dude. No way it doesn't.
I mean, I think what's the total? I mean, it's risen even. I think it's at 56, right? 56.5 maybe.
If Washed Breeze put 38 on the Bucks D, I mean, what is Mahomes going to do?
Exactly, dude. It's weird. I wrote this in my article this week, and then we're gonna get to some more of these questions. The Bucks defense has looked really vulnerable the last like 3 weeks or last 3 games. I mean, the Giants like put up 23 points on them pretty easily. The Giants could have won that game, honestly. So I'm not saying their defense is bad. That's stupid. I'm just saying their corners have not been as shut down. I mean, Carlton Davis is a stud, but it's not like the other guys shutting anyone down. I mean, I think Tyreek Hill is going to torch. Who's going to be against Bunting or?
Yeah, they'll put him in the slot. He should just go off. I told Sam before we started this I was taking a stand, and I'm just going to play Tyreek Hill on like every team today. So
yeah, I like that. Thinking about Chubb and Chenault in the same lineup, single entry. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think it'll be kind of not popular, like it's going to be mega chalk, but I think that'll be not incredibly unique. I don't know. Ben, you're more of a Chenault guy than I am. I like watching Chenault. I just don't know if I know he's dirt cheap and that they have no one else. I still don't know if that makes him a play I like or not. I get it,
Yeah,
but his
I mean,
ceiling's cool.
I think the Jags will put some points on the Browns. Their defense is just not good. There's still no Garrett. One of their better linebackers is out as well. Obviously, no Ward
Mhm.
either. So I do think they'll put some
This
points
is
up.
such a game that Browns would lose. Like
It
it's
really
such.
is. It really is.
It's like
I think Chubb's gonna have a monster game though. I
I do
think
too.
he should
No,
easily. I
Ben,
think
this
his
is the game.
prop is like 90 yards or something.
Ben, this is like the game. It's like, all right, Browns are 7-3, looking so good, and then it's like lose the Jags 9-6. Like that's just like
Yeah,
something that is so in the realm. Oh my god, Anthony
it
will
really
lose.
is. Imagine Anthony if the Browns lost. That'd be hilarious. Ingram
uh,
or Goddard? Oh boy.
Ingram all day for me. He's so due. The Bengals cannot cover tight ends.
Yeah, I would say Ingram. Goddard. Oh my God! Please, I really hope they play Jalen Hurts tomorrow. Please,
Dude, so
please
he's
play
saying
Jalen
that's like
Hurts.
I don't know what this means. This is causing Doug Peterson like, oh yeah, he's gonna get more first team reps. What the hell does that mean?
Yeah,
Doug
I don't know
Peterson's
what
the
they're
worst.
doing. He
All right,
really
we have Miles
is.
Sanders running a committee. Okay, great. Oh, good job. Season long full PPR, Boyd or Drake. Ooh, I
Got to
don't
be
know, man.
Drake, I think, dude.
I mean, Ben Brandon Allen's like really bad, right? I just remember
Yeah,
when he's on the
he's
position.
like really bad. It's
Yeah.
Drake.
QB cash game. Okay, so I will start off by saying I think there are literally like 5 options at cash for quarterback, in my opinion, and I do not think any of them are a bad play. Um, Ben and I think are really kind of just going all in on Mahomes. That being said, I really like Josh Allen. I really like Justin Herbert. I think Ryan Fitzpatrick, if you want to pay up, is like totally fine in cash. And although I never trust him, Derek Carr is also playable in cash, in my opinion. What do you
Yeah, I
think?
don't disagree with that. I think on FanDuel, I think you take Mahomes or Josh
Mm-hmm.
Allen, one of those two.
Josh Allen, I thought would be the Fanduel guy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only $400 though, so it's not like you can't
Yeah.
make it work. DraftKings, it's Mahomes is my favorite, but if you want to just jam in all the studs, you could play Fitzpatrick. I think for sure.
Yeah. The problem is like Carr, I get the spot is so good, but and I'm being a totally
It's
sucker.
Derek Carr, bro. It's like a mental
Derek
block. I'll fully admit it's a mental block. Like
It
I'm
is.
not playing Derek Carr. I don't care.
Not to mention, have you seen his splits kind of when they're leading versus when they're trailing? Like when they're
Yeah,
leading, which they
he's
do in his game, he throws like 10 to 12 times less per game. They're just like, yep,
yeah,
no,
they're just gonna run Josh Jacobs if they're up.
who is not
For
very
sure.
good.
I don't know. I can't play Derek Carr.
Is Aguilar a decent pivot from Hill and Flex? From Tyreek Hill or Brian
Probably
Hill?
Brian Hill. It's fine, maybe. I mean,
Aguilar's kind of the guy behind Waller, I will
yeah,
say. Some
Aguilar's
reason,
been what we wanted ever since that first game. Like the Raiders came out that first game and they were just throwing the ball to Henry Ruggs every play, and then he
what did
got
Ruggs
hurt,
do?
and ever
I don't know.
since then it's been Aguilar.
I think Ruggs is like so good. Wide receiver cash game. This guy's really getting a lot of plays here. Then I'll give like two. I guess let's each give like 2 wide receivers you like, and don't include the punts. I'd say like not punts.
Okay.
I will just eat the chalk with Jefferson. I don't even really want to play Jefferson at this point, but whatever. There's no Thielen. And then my other one would be, I don't know. I mean, not including the punts, I really like I like Diggs barely more than Keenan Allen. That's like razor thin for me. But those are probably the 2 guys I would prioritize. Or I mean, Tyreek Hill, I guess, is playable with my 3rd guy. But
Yeah, Tyreek and Jefferson, but I also like FanDuel Cole Beasley's
yep,
5,400. I think that's a really good play.
yep, I like him on FanDuel too. I love Kyler Murray in tournaments. No one's gonna play him.
My
He's
main
gonna
my
be
main
under.
tournament on DK is Kyler Murray, Andy Isabella, and Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, that's my run back too in my 3 max. And I'm playing Hopkins. Hopkins could get shut down by Gilmore and whatever as a Patriots fan, that'd be cool, but I don't see it happening. So
Yeah. No,
I think
I don't think anyone's playing Hopkins either.
no. Running backs you're looking at besides Brian Hill and Dalvin and Cash. Yeah. So I don't know, Ben. You've kind of changed my cast strategy for me the last couple of years, where I almost always go 3 running backs. I will say I might just run 2 this week. I don't know what your thought is, but I think that besides Brian Hill and Dalvin, I think Naheem Hines is actually a better play than Brian Hill. He's just more expensive. And I think Wayne Gallman is actually cash playable too, as a premier cash play where I don't think his ceiling is 40 points, but I think his floor is somewhat safe
Yeah, I
against
think
the
I think
Bengals.
Hines is definitely in play. I think James Robinson's in play. I think James Robinson's going to be higher owned than like we were
Mm-hmm.
expecting. It kind of seems like he's going to be pretty chalky,
I
but
have James Robinson.
I think 4 wide receivers is definitely in play this week.
Yeah. Fitz, Waller, Giants, or Mahomes, Rudolph, Saints, and cash, Ben.
Second one.
I think the second one too. Yeah. Hill, Wilkins, Hines, Chenault. Hines, Chenault for me.
Yeah, I would take the second one there too.
Maybe Wilkins gets run. I have no idea. I don't think he should.
I don't know what the Colts are going to do. I'm assuming so. That's the only 2 running backs on the roster, right? I'm assuming that's the 2 guys that are like I assume they're both going to be on the field. Like I think Wilkins will actually get a decent amount of playing time.
Jose, dude, I'm pretty sure how do I pronounce that name? He's like my favorite Discord guy. I call him Pooj, Poohjj. He said about Broncos. The only thing is, I liked Broncos D because they actually have a sneaky, decent defensive DVOA, and they actually get a lot of pressure on the quarterback. The reason I'm off Broncos D now fully is because I honestly think that the Saints are going to have so many short fields. I just think they're going to put up a lot of points because of that alone. Like, I just don't like. I think the Broncos D is going to be on the field all day, and I also think they're just going to be.
Imagine before the year, someone told us that there was going to be a game started by a practice squad wide receiver and Taysom Hill. That's who's squaring off. Like, imagine
You keep thinking it's the worst. Ben Gallman or Brian Hill on Fanduel cash.
I mean, it's probably Brian Hill, but if you have the money and you're not messing with your lineup, like if you don't have to take someone out to play Gallman, I would prefer Gallman. But Brian Hill's gonna be so chalky, like probably just play him.
Then what about Fanduel cash, Fitz or Carr?
Yeah, I would pick Fitz over Carr, but I still think you want to play Mahomes or Josh Allen on Fanduel. Like Josh Allen, I assume will be the highest owned guy by a wide margin.
Yeah. All Chiefs Bucks stack. Yep, all in.
For sure.
Antonio Brown, I do like as a run
Antonio Brown, let's go.
Okay, so I think he's going to be. So his target shares are going up. He might be. I mean, I think he's going to be actually the highest owned run back. I actually really like Chris Godwin. I do not think he's going to be owned at all, and I think Antonio Brown has a higher ceiling. But I do like Chris Godwin seems to be more consistent, in my opinion, at least. I don't know, Ben. What do you? I mean, I know you all. I have Antonio Brown in one of my stacks, but I kind of prefer Godwin a little bit.
Yeah, I think you can play either of them. I mean, you can even play Evans. It's just like you don't know. Like I think
Evans is so boomer bust, man.
He is, but he's gonna be the lowest owned. I don't know.
I
It's
agree.
weird.
He might be like 1%.
AB's still my favorite.
Do you think Eckler gets 15 plus touches? Yeah, I would say like 12 to 15.
Yeah, I mean, I think Eckler's a really good tournament play.
I think so too. It depends on game script, right? Like if they're getting blown out, probably not. But I don't see that happening.
UGA Bulldog. Okay, to answer both of your questions, I would not play. I would not play anyone in that Ravens Steelers game in season long.
Nope.
So you need choose one. One of Shepard, Curtis Samuel, Aguilar. I would take Curtis Samuel, I think, and then I would play Rudolph at tight end personally.
You don't like Tonyan?
I mean, Rudolph is so good for like 2 catches for 5 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. Brady, Fitzpatrick, Newton, or Bridgewater. No PPR. Yeah, they're quarterbacks.
Wow.
You have a pretty sick wide or QB group. Good for you. I don't know.
Probably Teddy.
I think it's Teddy. I actually think Fitz is not the worst. I actually like Teddy a lot today. I think he's sneaky good play.
No, I don't know. I think Panthers Vikes. I think there's gonna be a lot of points scored.
I do too. Hill and Wilkins or Hines and Chenault for cash. I would not play Wilkins in cash.
Yeah, it's the second one. Do you like Henry or Kamara for 3 max? Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna play Kamara, but I like Henry a lot. The Colts are really banged up on the D line, and I don't know. No one ever plays Derrick Henry.
I like Henry. I don't know. I mean, Ben, I will say it's only a 1-game sample. It was very concerning the Kamara's usage last week. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't disagree. What did he touch the ball 10 times? Crazy, man.
It's like that's probably arguably top 3 running back in the league. I use him. Jefferson Ridley must plays today in both cash. I never think that someone like Jefferson, who's going to be probably 50+% owned in cash, is must in tournaments. I think that's always fadeable.
Oh God, dude, do you see this one a couple down? It's freaking Diggs' birthday. What the hell? Oh, that's terrible. Boy. Why did you have to tell me?
Okay, I was gonna say, but Alt's right though. I was all in on Juju last week, and Juju got hurt by a damn penalty flag. Dude, what the hell was that? That was just.
Why did you have to tell me that? It's terrible. Okay, Chubb and cash. I think he's fine. I'm not playing him in cash, but if you want to play him, I mean, I think he's gonna get 100 yards today. So if he scores, he should have a decent day.
Giant stack is viable. I will never play Daniel Jones, but I will say he has the best matchup of the year, and the Giants' schedule has been absolutely brutal. So I'll give him a bit of slack, but also note that I think he's thrown 8 touchdowns in 10 games. Not exactly.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Pick 3: Lockett, Hill, Michael Thomas, Justin Jefferson, Austin Eckler, PPR. Okay. Yeah, this is okay. So I think you go Tyreek. I think you go Justin Jefferson.
And you go Lockett.
And you go Lockett. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. Lock it up. Waller, Giants, Kelsey, Minnesota. Oh, dude.
Damn. Probably the second one.
So, I don't know. I will say,
dude, I don't. That's tough,
defense, man. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I literally think this is not the answer you want, but I think those are both like really good.
Yeah,
options.
that's great.
I would lean the first just because it's defense is better, I guess. Giants actually have a kind of a quietly decent defense.
Yeah, their defense is actually not bad. All going back to Myers. Yeah, me too, dude. Dude, he was 70% owned last week. Didn't do anything. Now no one wants to play him. Like the easiest play this week ever is Jacoby Myers.
All gets it week in and week out. He doesn't ever mess up. Favorite GPP running backs on Fanduel, Benjamin. I think
probably Chubb. No pass catching. Concerns there.
How much is on Fanduel? He's not gonna be owned just because he doesn't.
Okay, I do think Wilkins is in play on FanDuel. He's literally min price, and doesn't matter if he gets any catches or anything. So I do think he's in play.
I can't believe that day is his birthday. I haven't gotten.
I know what. That's like ruined my day. No Philip Lindsay. I would not play any Broncos, dude. Literally.
Well, I considered yesterday a Philip Lindsay punt. Saw that news and immediately forgot about it. Henry or Chubb? Henry, for me.
Yeah.
Just based on volume, because he gets all the touches. Yeah. Honestly, that's the only reason. Oh, it's Pooh JJ. That's funny. Fitz Parker Mims the play, whoever you want GPP. Yeah, so I get Mims. He has all the air yards. I totally get it. I really like Jameson Crowder this week because Darnold's back. What's funny is Darnold might actually be a downgrade from Flacco. I don't know what people's thoughts are on that, but Darnold loves Crowder. When he was like playing before these couple of games, he sat out. I mean, Crowder. That's when Crowder was having like 8 to 10 targets a game. So I actually like that run back better.
How low owned will Kamara be? I mean, literally probably like 4%. I mean, I don't really think anyone's playing him.
I have Kamara at a 3.8% ownership.
Wow. I didn't even look, and I said 4. That's how much I know you. Right. How about that?
I might have to play. Any love for Ridley, Agholor, mini stack? Sure.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
fine.
skipped on. Yeah, Sammy Watkins is not going to be owned by anybody, including me.
Correct.
Dude, if Watkins is the guy who gets 2 touchdowns, 150 yards, and wins a million maker, I'm okay with not being the guy because that's too hard to predict.
Mims or Cole? Man, I would take Mims, honestly, I think.
I love Mims.
Gabe
Yeah,
Davis over Isabella.
this is classic. This is such a
Oh, man.
so okay. I do like Davis because I think his role is more defined. I think I saw Levitan talking about this, and I agree with it that Isabella should be like a 1v1 slot for Fitzgerald in the slot. However, I mean, I just think the Bills should be passing more. We've seen Davis in this role before where he's played. I think he's run a route on 96 of 97 of the last 2 games without Brown on Allen's dropbacks. So I think his role is a little more defined. So that's why I like Davis, but I think it's close. I mean, they're both still a punt at the end of the day. Julio's inactive.
Yeah, I saw that.
Um,
Top
well, that
3
brings me to
wide
Sam.
receivers.
Love for Ridley. Yes, there's a lot of love for Ridley.
Yeah, Ridley's going to be chalk. Top 3 wide receivers for GPP on DraftKings. Man.
Mine.
I mean, Tyreek, Jacoby Myers.
I really like Robbie Anderson today.
Yeah, I think Robbie Anderson's a good play too.
And I think DJ Moore is about equally as good. I think they'll be about the same ownership. I think they have about the same ceiling floor. I like both of them a lot. And I'll throw in then he was going to be really chalk before all this like news hit and everything. I still think Michael Pittman's a sick play.
Yeah, I have no problems with that. Tennessee can't cover anybody.
They have like I said this last week. They have a sneaky, horrible defense.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Are you guys paying up for Saints defense? Nope.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna be really chalky.
Yeah, I think it just.
I don't know. I just don't. I don't spend up on defense, man. Like they're more like they're almost 4K. They're almost the same price as Brian Hill. I don't know.
You think about all the time. Same with the last couple of weeks. Have you like paid up for Steelers D, like when they play the Cowboys? Like how dumb was
like
that?
I don't know. I just don't do it. It makes sense, but I think the Broncos are literally just gonna run the ball, and that's not super great for defense, right? Like you need
No.
dropbacks so they can get sacks and stuff. I just think they're gonna run the ball every play.
Mm-hmm. Thoughts on Giants defense? Yeah, they're good. They seem expensive, but I think they'll be. I think the highest owned defense on the slate will be Giants, Browns, and Saints. In my opinion, so I like the Giants, but always just remember at the end of the day that it is the Giants. So they have every ability to let Brandon Allen throw all over him for some reason. Would you consider a lineup with Hunt and Chubb? No.
I don't think you have to play both on a big slate. If it was like if you're playing like a small slate or if you're playing Showdown or something, yeah, that's fine. But
yeah. Oh man, Gio's playing. I was gonna have my Samaje P-Run punt. Ben pick 2 on Fanduel. Ridley, Allen, Diggs. God, murders, bro. There.
Oh my God, Diggs and I don't know, probably. That's really tough between Allen and Ridley. I mean, if you have the money, I guess Ridley, but he's kind of expensive on FanDuel.
Mm-hmm. Chubb and Hunt bring back with Chenault and Cole. Dude, that's
the Anthony Carson special of Sunday. Whoever just said that. It's probably AC's burner. Can we please keep this format? Yes, questions actually answered. This is a great point. Thank you. That's good customer feedback.
Anthony, like, we have to listen because, like, he's our boss. And so when he wants to come on, we can't really do anything. But, like, trust me, we know he ruins the show. That's not fun. Like, that's very, very, very.
That's very true.
Killed by COVID this week. Yeah, dude, me too. Gordon, Henderson, Snell, or Myers. Oh, God.
Wow. Myers. Yeah. Same for me.
Myers simply because Snell's. I mean, that dude. If that game plays, I just don't even.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna play, man.
I don't know how it can. I mean, can the Ravens field a team?
I don't know. They could use Trace McSorley.
Salmon is literally doing this on purpose. He's trying to ask me these questions that he knows are so close. Diggs over Keenan. Sure. Vague. Herbert going to win some money. Is that Frosty? Yeah, he could. Or he could pull up Chargers and just have
It
a
has
terrible
to be
game.
Frosty.
Yeah. What about a Viking stack?
Why not? I think
tried
that game's going to
last
pop
week.
up, bro. You go Kirk, Dalvin,
No.
Jefferson,
Nope.
get Robbie coming back. Yes, dude.
I would
in
much
on that.
rather have. I just think if I'm playing that game, I would much rather have like Teddy, Robbie, Moore, and if you want to go massive stack, Jefferson and Cook, or just play Cook.
Yeah. Kirk is
Yeah,
actually
Frank
good
Fitz.
when he doesn't have pressure on him. So
Fitz is officially the starter. Yeah, I think Tua could be out a couple weeks. I think. Fanduel, Cup or Parker?
Parker. Yeah, Frank, good point. Over 90 watching, please give a thumbs up. Yeah, it takes 5 seconds if you're watching it, please. That would be great.
Oh my God, Dave, I can't wait to get to that question. So I have to explain. Okay, for people who aren't on our Discord, last night I had to troll Joey and he got mad at me. He started listing his plays for Super Draft and he listed 43 players. I was like, this for like at 150, 300 max.
Oh my God.
You don't like. And I was so ridiculous. I'm glad Dave saw it. Oh my God, that was so. You deserve to get shredded.
It was every play on the slate.
It was literally, I was like, I had to go and count them because it was so obscene. Ben, Brian Hill or Hines? I really like Hines. Probably too much.
Yeah, if you have the money, it's probably Hines. But yeah, I don't know. Exactly. It's a $600 difference.
I guess when you factor in price and workload, maybe Hill's a better play. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. Are you gonna get Judge Ito in there? Is he active?
Yeah,
Judge Ito Smith.
I don't know. Hill's gonna get. I wouldn't be surprised if Hill gets more touches, but I mean Hines, is gonna catch a couple balls, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, what do you project? I mean, is Hill? I know he can. Do you see them kind of using him for some checkdowns? Like, I think Hines. I honestly could see Hines getting 5 to 7 targets. I don't know about Hill. That's kind of what I've Hines projected at.
Yeah, I don't think Hill's bad in the passing game though, but I mean, there was a slate last year. Was it last year or the year before where Brian Hill was chalk and like
I remember
literally did nothing. Yeah. Like it's not like we haven't seen this happen before.
That's when the running backs were still 3,000, not 4,000.
Yeah, and he just did nothing.
Standard flex, Hines, Deontay, Robert Woods. Wow, that sucks because Hines and Robert Woods are great PPR. I wouldn't play Deontay Johnson, even though I love him. Just I honestly do not think that game's gonna happen. Robert Woods is like kind of a sneaky play.
Yeah, it's probably Woods.
I would play Woods just because his touchdown upside is probably higher than Hines. Boy, Frank, geez, play the Saints, damn.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong, but
no, everything you said is true. I'm just saying when I'm factoring in like just pure volatility of defense, I get this is a unique situation. Like think about a couple weeks ago, I ran so good because I got so lucky where I just punted the Dolphins defense when they played the Rams. They dropped like 22 points. Like that was like, did I predict that? No, that was like a 1% outcome. How much Eckler do you think? I don't know what that means, but
I think he's going to play a lot, man. I think he's a really good tournament play.
I do too. I mean, I could see Eckler being maybe been 10% owned lower.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to be super shocky.
Best value at QB under 8K.
I'm assuming you're talking Fanduel. Under 8K, that's kind of tough. I mean, I do think like either side of the Minnesota Carolina game's interesting if you want to go there.
Mm-hmm. I think honestly the best value, though I don't like it a ton, is probably Carr. If you want to play that no one's going to be on, you can play Cam Newton.
Yeah.
I mean, just be very aware of the range of outcomes.
Yeah.
Dalvin necessary and Fanduel.
I don't think he is. Yeah.
And that's really high.
I don't think you have to play him. It's just a lot of money. Jefferson is probably mandatory in cash on both sides, yes.
Yeah, Sam, unless you're playing me head-to-head, don't play him. Fanduel play A.J. Brown. I think A.J. Brown is going to be super low-owned, and he always has high upside. I just worry about that team.
Yeah, the Colts are so good at keeping you in front of them and like limiting wide receivers. So
if
Nelson
anyone
or
wants to join our
Gage?
Discord, now's a good time. Joey's getting really mad at me, so you guys should probably remember.
Oh my God, Nelson or Gage? Probably Nelson.
I think Nelson
I'm
too.
so dead at Joey, man. So good.
Oh my! Like about to just, he's so upset. Rudolph punt. Yeah, the problem is this sounds. I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to play 3 Vikings in cash. And Ben's like, right, like, yeah, okay, Rudolph could easily just get like 2 catches, one of them's a touchdown, but at the same time, like that man literally just blocks all day long.
The last time Irv Smith was out, he
Like
got 25% of the team targets.
Okay, Ben, don't even start with me.
I'm just saying. I actually think Rudolph's a really good play. I actually think he's a good play.
Jakeem Grant is playing. Rats.
Joey's so funny, man. This is so good.
Parker, Ben, this is going Parker or AB. I actually think Parker has a more
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with either one. If you have any Chiefs, I'd play B, but I'm fine with Parker.
Hill over Gio, definitely. Gio Bernard, like, I don't know, he's whatever he is, but like, and he could get a lot of volume, but the Giants defense is like I said, it's like not that bad.
Yeah, they're solid.
Taysom or Matt Ryan?
Oh boy. Probably Matt Ryan.
Yeah, for me, because I play Matt Ryan a lot and he sucks. And I hate Taysom Hill, so probably Matt Ryan.
Taysom's not gonna do what he did last week. There's no way.
No, he has to have some aggression. I mean,
yeah,
you don't
there's
just
no shot. Where are you expecting ownership to go on high-end wide receivers? I mean, that's tough. I think Ridley is going to be really popular. I think Ridley and Jefferson are both going to be really high-owned. And then I think Tyreek will mix in decently high-owned as well.
If we're talking tournaments, it's really hard to project ownership for cash, but like I'd say the highest owned wide receiver will probably be Jefferson at like 25-ish probably, and then I could see Diggs and Allen at like around the 20-ish range, and then Hill at like 15. If that is helpful. If that's on DraftKings. On FanDuel, I expect the highest owned to be Diggs by far.
Yeah. Is Dalvin in all your FanDuel apps? No, I don't think you have to play Dalvin on FanDuel, man. It's just 11K is too much in my opinion.
Cash tight end. I don't know which site, but
I think for both sites, it's Kelsey, Waller, or Rudolph. I think that's literally like the 3 guys.
Exactly. I for a while was going to play Hooper, but no, I just don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, Colts only have 2 guys active, dude. They didn't bring anybody up from the practice squad or anything. Like they literally have those 2 guys. That's why I think Wilkins is in play on FanDuel at min price.
Does AC get pissed and you guys diss him on the pod? No, dude, because he knows he's an idiot.
Yeah,
I don't.
He sets himself up to get dissed quite often. So
scrub. Falcons Raiders stack gonna be the one to own. For sure. I mean, both defenses are pretty bad. It's just a matter of like Matt Ryan. I will say, as much as I like Ridley, I am a little concerned because Matt Ryan without Julio, like he plays terrible.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Michael Pittman, yeah, dude, he's so good. If Rivers continues to for some reason not be dust like he hasn't the last like 2 games, he could be pretty good.
I like Isabella over Cole personally, Dave.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Dave. Harris probably. Yeah, no, I'm not. I do not think they have one on the roster. Josh Jacobs on Fanduel due for a blow-up game, dude. I'm sick of Josh Jacobs because they just don't. They don't.
If they're winning.
Rusty, by the way, sneaky, kind of not that bad.
if they're winning, I would assume Jacobs has a good game.
I mean, how many points did he get last week when like they were against the Chiefs? He did score at the beginning of the game, but I don't even know how much he ended up with. Like, I don't know.
Gun to your head, Keenan Allen or Diggs? Probably Diggs.
Because if the Bills were smart, which who knows if they are, I mean, they should be putting, no matter where is in the field, Trey White on Keenan Allen sometimes. I don't know if they will, but like that definitely is. I know Keenan Allen's match approved, but that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Did I miss a Dalvin Cook talk? Kind of. I mean, I think he's an auto cash play on DraftKings. I probably will mostly fade in tournaments because he's going to be over 30% owned. And I think someone like Derrick Henry has the exact same upside. On Fanduel, I think Ben agrees he's a little too expensive.
Yeah.
By
Yeah,
little, I mean
I'm
really
playing him
expensive.
everywhere on DraftKings. Fanduel, I'm just probably not going to play him, to be honest. Best cheap defense. I like the Jets more than the Broncos at this point.
They can't play the Broncos anymore.
Yeah. Corey, thanks for reading him, Corey.
I don't know if it's like DraftKings, FanDuel, season long, whatever, but I think I kind of like Teddy.
Yeah, I would take
Teddy.
think
Brady. No one's going to play Brady. I mean, the Chiefs' pass defense is fine, but like Brady should be throwing all game again. And I'm sure Dave's going to come and comment that he's dust, even though he's not. But I think Brady always has upside. Ryan Fitzpatrick or Taysom Hill? Fitzpatrick.
Fitz, yeah.
Got in late. T. Cash make him feel better. Ben, Kirk, Robinson, Hill. Wait, what?
I mean, Robinson, yeah. Hill is fine. I don't know. If you're talking about Christian Kirk, I probably wouldn't play him.
And we're talking about Kirk Cousins, like, yeah.
I think Kirk Cousins is in play, but not in cash games. But if it's Christian Kirk, there's other guys I would prefer in that range. Like, if you're going to play Christian Kirk, I'd rather just play Jacoby Myers.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, I get Christian Kirk because, like, Larry's out and everything. Doesn't he just feel, like, way overpriced, even with Larry out? I don't know.
Oh, Cook. Like okay. That's a little bit different. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. Robinson's going to be chalky.
I think so, too. I think the chalk cash running backs will be those three.
Yeah, I agree. I'm on the Hines train, man, but I'm telling you, Wilkins is going to be on the field, and if you play Hines, you're going to tilt how much Wilkins is on the field.
Man, why would you say that?
Because I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear that, so don't say it. Ben, on this insane week of news, what is your bold call for the day? I was trying to think about mine.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know. Bold call. I mean, it's not bold, but like Tyreek Hill is gonna break the slate, so you need to play him. But I think I don't know. Like, what is bold on this slate? You got to get really weird.
I think mine would be something along the lines of like I think that Dalvin Cook is not a top 5 scoring running back on the slate.
Okay, that's definitely bold. James is in the chat. If you guys don't know, go follow James. Click his little name there. Go give him a follow.
I think my take will be wrong, but that's okay.
My bold calls are generally wrong.
James, I can dig that. Favorite Tampa wide receiver, mine's Godwin.
Saints D's can be chalk, Ryan. Like they'll probably be 50% owned, I'm not gonna lie. In cash. Tournaments. Yeah. What would you say for tournaments? What, like 20s?
I think 15 to 20. That's what I loosely projected it for.
I'll pass on Davis. I like Samuel more, I think.
Always love from Mike Davis.
I like Curtis Samuel.
Mike Davis confirmed wet.
Yeah, that's true. Tampa wide receiver, favorite one. I like Antonio Brown. Personally.
Yeah, I like Gronk because he is going to be like -% owned because literally everyone's just going to own Kelsey, Waller, or a punt. So if you in tournaments, obviously only in tournaments, but I think Gronk is like kind of a sneaky play, but he does absolutely need to score to pay off any sort of value.
Yeah. All right, last one, Ryan. Cheap wide receiver, Gabriel Davis, Keelan Cole, Chenault. Give me Gabriel Davis over the Jags guys, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Dave,
Reed,
Ridley or Jefferson? Dude, I was debating this personally because, like, I wanted to find a way to get Tyreek into my lineup, and it's like you got to move one of those two guys, right? It's probably Ridley. I feel you got to play Jefferson. I think, man. Like Jefferson was already a value before
I
Thielen
think
wasn't going to play.
Dave, I already know Dave only plays cash. So Dave, for cash, I definitely think it's.
Yeah, it's probably Jefferson.
I think it's Jefferson and cash. Just
I mean,
because
Ridley has played games with Julio and he gets all the targets, but he hasn't had like a slate breaking game, right? And that I don't want to look at it like that because he easily could against the Raiders. But I mean, Jefferson could easily score as much as Ridley, and he's way cheaper.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So if you're picking one, I think it's Jefferson. But all right, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go watch Tottenham, hopefully win.
If they lose to Chelsea, I'm actually gonna be pissed off.
God, they gotta win though. They're in first place if they win, so they need to win. But
I'll put a bit of
yeah. So if you guys have any other questions, you can find both Sam and I in Discord. We'll answer them there. But good luck this week, guys, and thanks.